The following program is a Town of Colonie television production of the William K. Sanford Town Library.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I am here this morning with our 67th Tulip Queen, Alexandra Cronin. My name is Christine Saxe, and this is Getting to Know You. Hello, Alexandra.
Hi, how are you?
Great. I'm so glad you were here with us this morning.
Yes, thank you.
Tell us about yourself and your background.
Well, I grew up in Albany. My dad was an Albany firefighter. He's now retired, so I have been involved with the city of Albany my whole life. Love the city of Albany.
Great.
I have both my parents and my brother who I grew up with. It was great growing up there. I grew up in Bethlehem, went to the Bethlehem School District. I danced, I did a lot in school, and then I went out to SUNY Brockport for college, got my degree in exercise physiology and dance, and then moved back to Albany shortly after.
Now, exercise physiology and dance. Mm-hmm. Now, what would you do with that degree, and then what did you decide?
They're two separate degrees, so I got a degree in exercise physiology with a bio minor. And right now, I'm currently doing sports medicine research for Albany Med as an exercise physiologist. So that's what I'm doing right now. And then with my dance degree, I think it just makes me stand out a little bit more if I would like to apply to physician's assistant school. But I just wanted to be able to dance every day. So it wasn't an issue at all getting that degree. It was really fun and a really nice time.
That's wonderful. I have a daughter who's a dancer, and it's amazing to watch. And it's a skill you don't ever want to stop.
No.
You just want to keep nurturing that.
Exactly.
That's wonderful. So what made you decide to become the next Tulip Queen? Was it something that you always wanted to do, or how did that come about?
Actually, my mom was in the Tulip Queen in court.
Oh, really?
In 1984. She was a court member. So ever since I was little, we would talk about it, and she would pull her, she has a book of pictures, a photo album, and she would show me. And when I was 18, she wanted to nominate me, but it was right before I was getting ready to go to college. So I told her, I was like, I don't think I'm going to be around for the next year.
Right.
She's like, well, I'm going to nominate you at some point. So when I moved back home this year, she asked me if she could nominate me, and I said absolutely, and I was really excited. So that's how it got started.
And it's a big commitment. So once you are a queen, you have to pretty much have this next year free to do what the town would like, the city, I should say, the city of Albany would like you to do.
Yeah, and there's a lot. I'm learning myself a lot more about the city, even though I've lived here my whole life, and that's what's great about the Tulip Queen Court. And the program is not only going to schools to help with literacy, you're going to all the city-sponsored events and learning everything that the city does and all the events that the city holds. And there's a lot more than people think.
I would imagine. I think my mother wanted to nominate me many years ago, and I said, I don't know, Mom, that looks like a big job. So that's wonderful. I'm sure it is, and it is such an honor. And your mom was just on the court, not just on the court, but you made the queen, which is so exciting. She must have been through the roof.
Yeah. Tears, lots of tears.
Oh my gosh.
She was really excited for me.
Now, tell me about that day when you actually were crowned, and what actually the events prior to that. How did you go through this process, and how does it all work?
So once you get nominated, you'll get not really a phone interview, but just a phone call. So-and-so nominated you. Would you like to come in for an interview? And then you go in for an interview, and you meet the selection committee, and everyone on the selection committee is amazing.
Oh, that's neat.
Determined people, hardworking people, and just people that you want to impress and want to make proud. So right from off the bat, you're meeting these people who already make a difference in the community. So that was a really awesome thing. And then we have a Tulip Tea where a bunch of ladies get together and we meet the court, the 2014 court. So I met Caitlin and all of her court members.
Oh, that's neat.
And then from there we have a few other events. And once Friday rolls around, which is the start of the Tulip Festival weekend, we have a luncheon, and then the coronation is Saturday, and that's when you saw all of us riding up in the cars and waving and probably had nervous looks on our face. But it was a really great day, and honestly, I didn't expect to be the queen. The other 4 girls that I'm working with right now are such amazing young women that I would have thought I would have been any of them. So when I got crowned, I was very humbled and very honored and very surprised.
Oh, that's amazing. Congratulations
Thank
again.
you.
Now, what kind of community service did you do prior to this? Is this really what they're looking for, is community service, and what kind of a student you are? What are the criterion they're really looking for the Tulip Queen?
Yeah, so a lot of people think when they hear Tulip Queen that it's just a beauty pageant.
Right.
It's not. It's definitely not. It's more of a philanthropic pageant now, so they do look for community service. They do look for a well-rounded individual that they think can bring a lot to the table for the city of Albany. And as far as community service, I did a lot growing up as far as going to libraries, helping out. My mom is a huge reader. I've been to this library many
that's
times,
great.
actually,
That's great.
with my mom. Loves to read. So things like that, I helped paint dugouts at baseball fields, just anything I could get myself involved in. And then when I was out at college, I did an internship with cancer research.
Did you really?
Yes. So that
Where did you do the cancer research?
I did that at Strong Memorial Hospital.
Oh, wow.
In Rochester. So I did cancer research and exercise. So I would help the cancer patients and cancer survivors with exercise programs and get them enrolled in the study. But just seeing them so happy from having someone help them to get them a little bit stronger from what they just went through or what they're going through was really great for me. And after that, I knew I wanted to be fully immersed in anything that I could to help anyone.
That's great.
And I think that's why I want to go into the medical field.
Now, Strong is in Rochester, is that right? Wow. I actually did cancer research myself.
Oh, you did?
Out at Roswell Park. And it wasn't with people, it was more in the lab, but it's great to find out. Like, I thought I wanted to be a researcher, but it really wasn't for me, but it was a great experience for you. You probably learned a lot from that too.
Absolutely.
And
Absolutely.
Is that where you thought maybe PA?
Yeah. Throughout college, I thought I wanted to go physical therapy, but after my internship, I think I wanted to be a little bit more hands-on with the actual medicine. So that's when I started thinking PA.
That's great. It's a great field too, and you can also have a family.
Absolutely.
Which is a nice thing.
Agreed.
So do you know a lot of the court girls, or did you just get to know them?
I just got to know them.
Oh, wow.
And it's funny because when we were at the Tulip Tea, also, us 5 seemed to click already.
Oh, that's funny.
And all the girls there were excellent. They were very nice girls. I just, like Morgan and Jacqueline and Eva and Sarah, I seemed to gravitate towards. So that was really nice when we found out it was the 5 of us. And as soon as we found out, we all went to dinner. We've been planning events. We see each other more often than just city events. So it's nice, and we're already forming that friendship, that super tight-knit friendship.
Now, do you get... are you able to plan events all on your own, or is it pretty much they tell you what to do as a Tulip Queen, or do you have some things that you can work out as a group?
Well, as far as events like our literacy program, we plan on our own, and then we get it approved from.
Oh, you do plan it. That's
but
awesome.
we do plan it ourselves, and then any events that we're interested in, we can plan. We just have to obviously get it approved. But there's some events that we are asked to go to, which we love going to. We'll be at Aldi Live at 5s, and we're going to be at the Plaza for a bunch of events coming up, especially the 4th of July. So just staples in the city we're always at.
Oh, that's wonderful. So what are you planning with this literacy campaign, or is it still in the works?
We're actually in our beginning process right now. So the girls and I have a meeting on Thursday to work out the details, and then from there we'll continue the process. So,
are you working with educators in the city? Or?
We are.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yes.
That's great. That's fantastic. And you'll be working in the city schools or in the libraries? Do you know where you're
We're looking to work in libraries also.
That's great.
But we will be working in a lot of schools as well.
Fantastic. That'll be fun. Now, what do you receive as the Tulip Queen? What is the prize or the prizes?
Definitely being the Tulip Queen, one, and having that humbling experience, knowing that you're now part of Albany's history.
That's right.
It's definitely the first prize, I think, for me. Right. The Tulip Queen does receive a scholarship of $5,000, and then the court members receive a scholarship of $1,500 at the end of the year.
That's great. So you're in the process of applying to PA schools right now? Or?
I'm going to apply probably starting next February. Okay. I really want to devote this year to the Tulip Queen and the program, and then I'll apply next year.
That's great, because it's a huge commitment.
Oh, yes.
It's your job.
Yes.
That's wonderful. And what other duties do you have other than just, it's mostly community events, and can people request that you be at events? They can.
Yep, we have a Tulip Queen website, and there is a button on our Tulip Queen website that says Request the Queen in Court. So we have actually had a few requests already, and we're trying to work them into our schedule to make them happen as far as like reading events, appearances, but you can request the Queen in Court.
That's great. Do you think anyone will request you to dance for them?
I don't know, maybe. We did do a little dancing at the Greek Festival.
Did you?
So,
that's awesome. That would be so neat, because it's such an amazing skill to share with people. I mean, even if you went to a nursing home or something, my dad was in a nursing home, to bring dancers in and just to watch, that would be wonderful. Any of the other girls on the court dancers also by chance?
No.
No? Too bad.
Yeah.
That's wonderful, though. And what your future plans are that you would like to be a PA, and how do you think this is going to help you being the Tulip Queen? Do you think it's get you into school you're hoping?
I think it definitely shows that I'm hardworking.
Right.
Achieving this is something that's huge, and I definitely, I guess, have worked my whole life to achieve something like this, even if it wasn't always in the front of my head.
Right.
So I think just having that commitment and working so hard for the city will prove to be a good candidate for a master's program and then a career down the line.
And there is a program in Albany, a
there
PA program that I hear is amazing.
That's where I'm hoping to go. So
that would be perfect.
Yeah, that would be perfect.
And you already went away to school, so you can stay there now.
I would like to stay.
You did that experience.
Yep.
It's all good. So I think we covered a lot. Is there anything else you'd like to share with us?
Just get involved with the city. If you know anyone that wants to be a Tulip Queen or on the court, definitely push the program out there. It's an amazing program and will do so much for you. So,
is there anything that you're looking for from the community? Any help for certain programs you might have, or anything?
Just support. Just come and support us and see what the city has to offer. We love the city, obviously.
That's great.
So come love your city. That's what we're trying to support and show to everyone.
Good, and help your fellow neighbor too.
Absolutely.
Get involved.
Yep, get involved.
That's wonderful. Well, it's been so nice speaking with you.
Thank you. Yes, thank you for having me.